Hello everybody, welcome to episode 4 of season 2 of Auction Non Included. I did not mention season 2 in the last episode part, I just said episode 3, so it could be a little bit confusing, but this is season 2. This is our redo, this is our attempt at making a more sustainable colony where we actually have duplicates that survive and live, and we use the resources at our advantage to keep the colony going for as long as possible. I'm hoping to reach a higher cycle and make the game go longer. Anyway, let's get straight into it. I'm going to unpause and speed through the night. I was considering speeding through the night in the off camera so that we could just continue from where it was daytime immediately, but I thought I'd go through the night, that way I could at least discuss what our plans are. So last episode we focused on food. I think we did an okay job. We got planted stuff. We don't actually have food getting produced, but we do have planted stuff, and that will be making us food soon. We could also, worst case scenario, get back to relying on the good old fashioned mush loaf, which I personally do not, because I think we use a lot of water, and we have a lot of water. We have like a lot of water, but the water gets used at such an astonishing rate. Like, I'm not entirely sure how long water lasts. Our oxygen is looking fine. The contaminated oxygen that is in our base is really starting to worry me. This is also starting to worry me. There's a lot of gas there, or carbon dioxide there. I'm very sad about what this composite did. I think that was the biggest mistake we made so far. Anyway, like I said, last episode we focused on making food. I think we did a good job. Now I'm just going to get some gas from the tiles here, and there's another cot. I'm building preemptive cots, so I'm going to start calling them preemptive cot, so that my people do not sleep on the floor. I think I've done a good job. That was one of the biggest mistakes I kept making over and over. That algae, calm down. Side dirt. I don't really care about dirt, water, sand. That's fine. We do need sand, but that will come later. I'm going to build a second manual generator for now, just because we are going to run into power problems soon. And today we are going to try getting all this water down here, and we are going to try and focus on the next thing. So, like I was saying, there's 5 big things what you want. Oxygen is one. Power is the second one. Food is the third one. Algae, which makes oxygen. I was working on the slime. I consider the 4th big thing, and then the last one was what was that last one? I actually cannot remember. I did mention all 5 in the last episode, but I'm hitting a little bit of blank now. But yeah. So there's 5 big things we're gonna do. I feel we've accomplished 2. We got our oxygen, our food supply going. Our food is not ready yet, but it is going at a okay speed. That should be fine. Calories, we got 11 field rations left. That is all. The second power generation is gonna go. So what I want to do this episode is I want to dig. I want to dig. I wanted to dig up here to get there, but it looks like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So I'm gonna get going over here. Hold up the ladder. I'm gonna go up to there. Dig out this 2 blocks all the way. Go over here, dig that up. And all of this. Yeah, dig this down right there. Get that comfort, get that one out. Get this just straight up. Oh, this is gonna suck for the guy who has to do this. I feel extremely sorry for the guy who has to do this. But you know, the point is someone's gotta do it. That's just how it is. Because I want to get all this water to once again drain down there as much as possible. So we're going to prioritize all of that up to level 9. Boom. Level 9. And let's see how that works. Okay, we're getting our second manual generation going. Our food supply is going. Bathroom system is going. So we also want to look at laboratory stuff. That only comes as soon as this research is done, which is it's going. John and MVP are keeping us going pretty well there. Our copper is looking fine. We've got 6,000 kgs of copper, and we've got 1,000 kilograms of algae, so we actually really need to get up there soon. Can we dig out this algae? Is that possible? Can we get that algae? Do you guys think we can get it? Let me know. I'd like to know. We have this opening up here, so we can look into building stuff here. What would one need? Or just looking at what we have currently, our stress is 0, so I don't really care about getting our charge level up anytime soon. I'm not going to really worry about decor this game as much as I did last time. I think I've focused a little too much on decor. We want that biodiversity, we want to get our water thing going, but that's going to be down here. Food wise, micro much is fine, plants is fine. I mean, we can always just build more food here as an option. Algae oxidizers, we might want to place another one, but our algae is very low at the moment, so I want to rather focus on not doing that right now. We can just dig that out, just so that we can have a nice place to sleep. This is still hasn't been done. I would like it to get done at some point. I'm gonna also turn this into gas permeable tiles just so it looks more like, I know I said I'll try not focus as much about looks, but like I'm still gonna focus on looks because you don't want like 4 gas permeable tiles here by your base and then suddenly there's 2 that are like dirty. Okay, so a compost heap is fine. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Our toilet's about halfway. We're made mushroom. John's learning is now too. That's gonna make our research go a lot faster. With John and Bubbles both researching, it should be fine. No restroom, but the restroom is in half, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna quickly do a quick sweep, get this algae. I need that algae, man. I need it. You don't understand. Take all that up. This research gone. Okay, so that's good. I think this is fine. We look at our oxygen. There we go. That's beautiful. Like our oxygen is looking really good at our bed quarters, but our carbon dioxide is looking really, really bad. Our water supply should be fine. We've got like 440,000 kilograms of water, according to this at least. So I'm hoping that's not lying to me. But I don't know if that takes this water and this water into account. It doesn't. I hope they can get here, but I assume they have to get through this first. Can they just not get to that? I don't know. I'm gonna prioritize this high just so they can get done first. I'm gonna prioritize straight up to a 9. I want that algae, I want that stuff. Let's get up there. And then let's see, MVP is going to do it. Yeah, that's why that person is called MVP. They do not play games. Just like last game, Bubbles, keeping us going, keeping us in the running, keeping us going. Jason, Corbin and Jason just did like a double belly flop after joining us in power. Our batteries, we might want to look at building a 4th battery, but for now I'm not going to really worry about that. Our power is okay. We have 60. What's that? 360 plus 120. 480 kilowatts, and we're generating 800 kilowatts at least when we're running on our thing, so it should be fine. I'm taking things a lot slower this way through. I'm not trying to keep too many orders out. Like I gave this order because this is what I want to get done by this episode, and I gave out this order because this is what I want to get done by this episode. We have food, we have oxygen, pretty fine. Our algae is definitely a problem. I think next episode we're going to look, or we're going to have to wait until research them, but I think next episode we might like just look into. Let's start thinking this out because I want to get the shine stuff. Anyway, getting back to this thing, I think next episode we're going to look into seeing how far we have research this far. I'm going to look into getting something going with the slime. Ooh, the slime scares me. I've heard nightmares about slime. Apparently, slime is very toxic. Oh, here's some more slime. I'm like surrounded by slime. There's like a circular slime effect just surrounding my... Oh, there's more slime up here. Oh, I'm legitimately surrounded by slime. Okay, someone's idle. Amber's idle. Jobs. Amber. Amber, you're clicked on everything. You should never be idle. We have 8,000 kilocalories. Kilocalories is getting a little low now. So I might want to consider 1 or 2 micro... mush loaves. Mush bars. I might want to consider 1 or 2 mush bars. Just to keep it like... a little less... I want to definitely prioritize this up to 9 because no one's going to sleep in that bed. That's someone's bed, man. Someone's bed. You can't start on someone's bed and just stop. That's going to keep our calories fine. We have 8,000 calories, but the harvests are still very, very far. But I would like to not do micro bars if possible. Our colony YouTube friends is going pretty good. We have a lot of lots of the people, Amber, Corbin, Jason, except for Bubbles. These are all actual people. Thank you all a lot. Oh no, pause. Why did that happen? The water went in a way I didn't want it to go. Pause. Straight up, tile up this right now. Do it. Already 9 that. Right now. Ah, that was another blonde moment for me. It's gonna flood our base a little bit, which is bad. Hopefully not too bad. We have some idle people. Why are you guys just not doing this? Can you not get there? You can get there, so why are you not doing this? Okay. We need to mop anyway, so it's going to be a massive waste of good water. That sucks. Nothing we can do about it though, so let's just do that. Everyone mop quickly. Mopping. You're all idle. I don't know, are you stuck? Is that the problem? I think you're all stuck. Can't get down. Okay, you're all stuck. They're all stuck. Oh, they're all stuck. They were all stuck. The sand block actually made them all stuck and then they could not move. That is very interesting. I don't know why you guys won't just go there and go do this thing for me. Okay, fine. We'll do it like this. Will that make you happy? Protein 9. We need to dig this through. It's gonna super suck, but we need to do it because water, dude. Water. I'm just gonna mop this all up. Mop all of this up. Everything up. Yes, we can. That was a lot of water, man. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. John and Corbin, they like, I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm getting there. We're doing it. Amber as well. They all going straight there. Jason and MVP are mopping. They're not very happy about mopping, apparently. I don't know why. Mopping's not a bad, not a horrible job. Oh, it's nighttime. That's the end of the whole next segment. Okay, let's pause and let's just go back. Let's take a step back and reassess our situation. We are going to mop up this mistake. We're going to mop up this mistake. Okay, and then after that mistake, we're going to dig out this. This is where we're going to build our lavatory and our shower, if I'm correct. And that's super good because then pumping water is going to be very easy. We're just going to build a pipe going straight through down here to pump water over here, and then a pipe going over that to go to our water filtration system, so that our excess dirty water goes to our water filtration back and drips back in, and our water supply is much more accessible without having to struggle like we did in the last playthrough. This is what I mean when I say, like, I honestly feel like things are a little better. We do have contaminated oxygen, which is new. We didn't really have much of that in the last playthrough. I don't know why. We had a compost heap as well, which was there, but it wasn't a problem. But yeah, we have that now, so it's a bit weird that worked out like that. So we're gonna quickly fast forward through this. Everyone's sleeping. So we're doing some things. We're building the last 2 gas permeable tiles. We're done with gas permeable tiles for a while. What is oxygen like? Oxygen's fine. I think we have good oxygen. Our algae is at 1,500 kilograms. That is a little bit of a problem. Fast forward. It's almost daytime. Okay. I'm gonna quickly pause. I'm gonna look at what we have. We have 7,000 kilocalories and we have 5 duplicates. So they're eating a lot. So I'm thinking each duplicate eats maybe 1,000 kilocalories there. So I'm just gonna make 3 mush bars. I think they give 1,000 calories. I'm gonna make 3 mush bars, even though it's gonna be diarrhea and stuff, which I really don't want. I'm just gonna make 3 mush bars just to keep us in the running until these plants get going. I don't know how far these plants are. I don't know if the flooding stopped their growth. I don't think so. I don't think so. Water, I mean, how can water stop a plant's growth? The water stops plant's growth. We as the human race are gonna have big problems, guys. Big problems. Okay, so they're digging that up. That's gonna super suck, but someone has to do it. Just gonna straight up dig that up, and that's gonna be great for me. Okay, power. We do not have power generation. I guess we have too many things now to require power, and not enough people on the job. Generate power. Everyone's on generate power. MVP, you also generate power. I'm gonna prioritize this to a 7 instead. 7. I'm gonna prioritize the power generation to 6s, and then they can make an executive position on what they think is more important. Our research is staying idle. But oh, what is this? What is that sign? Pause. I've never seen that before. What is that sign, Bubbles? What does that sign mean? You want a shower? Are you dirty? What is that sign? I've never seen that sign before. I've never seen that sign. That's interesting. Okay, they're digging out this, which I probably shouldn't worry about. Like, I think I can actually prioritize this down. I'm gonna prioritize this to 5. Actually, I think, you know what? We have a lot of water, so like getting water is not as important. What we should rather be focusing on is getting our research going, and get our power going, and getting our food going. So I'm gonna prioritize that also 5. We have water. I'm not super worried about water right now. That water should last us long enough. I'm hoping at least. Oxygen is looking okay. We're really gonna. How big is the air filtration system? Electrolyzer, no. System. Waterproof. I wish I could just see how big it was. So I can know, like, if I knew how big it was, I could use it to like plan ahead. I don't think it would take more than what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 blocks. I really don't think it would take more than 6 blocks. I'm gonna build up another algae deoxidizer right over there. I'm gonna power it up. Electrical wiring. Oh no, not that. Electrical wiring. I guess. Take it like this. Because we're gonna need electrical wiring here anyway, so let's get ready. Okay, so Amber's having lunch. Jason's building. John and MVP are studying. We have a missing character. Where's Corbin? Corbin's also having lunch. There we go, guys. Go to have your breakfast, man. Stuff lunch. I'm not entirely sure. That's like half day, I guess. So it's more early, like maybe like a brunch. I don't know. Probably a brunch. Our storage containers are looking okay. this outhouse is gonna go eventually, so maybe outhouse isn't too bad to keep around. These ended up being gas for let's see, research complete. Eureka! Sanitation science and technology was unlocked through the power of science. New buildings have become available. ADOs, laboratory, hand sanitizer, manual airlock and shower. Okay, let's take 5 seconds. Just 5 to look. We found bleachstone, right? Yeah, bleachstone was there. Fuck bleachstone. That's surrounded by chlorine. I don't give a shit. I'm not even gonna look for it. Is there any other bleachstone that is not surrounded by death? Please. Please. Oh, what's that? Granite. Any bleachstone that's not surrounded by death? That'd be great. No? Is that the only bleachstone? I would love to build a hand sanitizer. I've never built a hand sanitizer. I would love one. Okay, let's go here. We got mechanical airlocks, which is important. I actually want to put mechanical airlocks there, so that the contaminated oxygen from the composite doesn't destroy our base. Probably once I put the other thing down, it should be fine. But till then, it's going to be a bit of an issue. Oxygen. We have air so I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Plumbing, shower, and a laboratory. We're going to work on that soon. And medicine. We have a hand sanitizer we can't use. Okay. So we've done all that. Let's look at our research quickly. Open research. Percolation, pressure management, fine dining. I don't care about power regulation. Power regulation is important. We want those bigger batteries because we're gonna. These use power, right? Do you guys use power? Let's just double check this. Water, heat, contaminated water, the coal. Heat the coal, liquid water, contaminated water. It doesn't say anything about power, but I really can't remember the last episode. I don't think it needs power. Shower needs power, right, to heat up the water. Lavatory probably doesn't need power. It's like a mechanicalized system. You push the lever and the thing flushes. So I might need power for the shower stuff, but we have 2 manual generators and 3 small batteries. So we'll just dig out here and build another small battery if needed for now. I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to go for biodistiller percolation so that I can... Wait, where's the... Select, where is... Water purifier. There we go, that's what we want, water purifier. I'm going to go for that. I'm going to do the whole entire water thing. That's what I think I'm going to do. We are like focusing on getting this water down here, like I said. So we get that water down there, we get this water situation working. It's the same thing. Do like a little sweep. All of that. There's a lot of sweep, man. I'm just going to sweep up everything. I'm going to focus this on sweeping. No restaurants built. There is a lavatory. It's just full. Toilet. Okay, here it is. Just do it. Having a food shortage. We're making mush loaves, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah. So we're gonna we've got 2 people on the manual generators. We've got 1 person collecting water. I'm not sure what. John's athletics is now 2. Yeah, John, you running all day, dude. Look. Not that they like all of the manual generators. Okay, you 3 batteries are gonna do your thing. We're definitely gonna need a 4th battery at least. I think. MVP. Just doing what MVP does. Tiny battery, electrical wired up. Trying to use little electrical wiring because we have a lot of copper ore at the moment, but it's not going to last long. Our algae is down to 1,000 kilograms again, which is problematic. We have more algae up here, which we can try and get to, and more algae up here. There's more water, so we're going to dig straight through there to get that water as well. So it's literally going to focus on getting the water. Our harvesting are 62%, 36%. Now they're taking a little bit long, which might be a problem. So we're going to have to definitely start making more mush loaves. John is researching, is good. Where's MVP? Oh, MVP. I'm sorry, man. I forgot your job sucks. Where's Amber is making food. Okay, so actually every single duplicate is busy. We really need our 6 duplicate. I don't want a 6 duplicate, sort of, but at the same time I do want a 6 duplicate. Because like we're having slight food problems and I really don't want to rely on mush loaves. But at the same time, we really need to get more people to keep everything going. Because we need 1 person working on, 2 people working on power, 2 people working on research. We need at least like 3 more people that is actually building and doing everything else. Once these airlocks are built, I think that'll help. I think I'm just testing. I think I saw you could just go airlock. Use, okay, you can only make that up name. I think like there's certain things like, what is it? piping? Might have been I thought I saw like that you could build like different. Whoa. Oh, our contamination looks a little bit less. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so they're just sweeping up. I think I'll use the rest of this episode for sweeping up, giving out a few more little micromanagement type orders, like getting rid of that, finishing off this, and then they can just research. It's fine. So we finish up these last two things, then we'll sweep up all of this, and then we'll look at it. So this episode was just like speeding up the water situation, or trying to get through to the water, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure we have enough water to last the whole time. Water liquid wise, it still says we have like 48,000 kilograms of water, so water should be fine. Duplicates. Are we going to take on a 6 duplicate? I said we might reject it. I'm not sure anymore, because now we have 2 manual generators, and power generation is far, because we are really focusing on a water and with sustainable water type of situation with the lavatory and shower, with the water purifier to keep that water cycle going. We're going to get this water, then we're going to get this water, and then this like reserve is going to be necessary for Hogan. But this reserve is very nicely placed. It's placed right here, and all our water is here. Nothing we really want. We might want some of this. That could be good. But that I'll think about that as we go. We want some coal, because we're going to go coal power possibly, because hydrogen seems to be non-existent in this game. Hydrogen on there. There might be hydrogen down there, but I won't know until I look at it. So we've got miner, bodybuilder, technician, architect, and chef. So what we might want is an artist. Possibly someone that's good on athletics. Also someone that might have a high building stat. Oh, I really don't know if I should take a six duplicate. Our food is looking really bad. These things are still pretty far from bringing us some food supply. I mean, I can always like rely on micro mushes, but I don't know, like 5 duplicates. It's really hard for me to actually decide this. Do I want a 6 duplicate? Do I not want a 6 duplicate? I feel like with 2 researchers and 2 runners, we really need that next duplicate. But at the same time, we could always just slow down on this and like keep a more sustained, slow approach while our food catches up to us, and then not take a duplicate. Let's look at what there is, and we'll think about it. Okay, so this guy's straight up no. I don't want someone that's got 3 negatives. I don't like naming people, and I don't like the context. So actually, yes, I'm just going to straight up reject all of these people. I know I really need one. I was moaning about it, but I'm just going to straight up reject all of these people. So we rejected all the duplicates. We press play and let this continue. I'm sorry, duplicates. I hope you guys don't hate me or anything like that, but it was just something I wanted to sort out. Get that sorted out. Make sure that in the future that we don't have a situation of too many duplicates and too little resources to keep those duplicates happy and keep those duplicates going. So we're just pulling out this last section. We're just getting this thing here done. Beautiful. That is great. They're gonna sleep like babies. They are all gonna have the best nights of their life. So our auction here looks good. Our auction here is not too bad. Our plants are having like not a great time with auction either. So we might want to gas removable towel these so the auction can get through to our plants. We want to sweep up that. We want to sweep up this. These guys will just keep making us power. We're just going to quickly prioritize this last battery generation to level 9. These manual airlocks are going to get done eventually. It's going to hopefully like slow the creation of contaminated oxygen. I'm going to get that to 9 so we can get the edge jars, just keep it, and then the 2 man first. I'm gonna cancel the 2 man. I'm gonna cancel it, and I'm gonna see if this deodorizer can stop enough the toxic contaminated oxygen that I don't need them anymore. So that's what I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see how that goes. Holding the last battery up, that's great. MVP is having lunch, John is researching, Amber's building like a beast. Thank you so much, Amber. We're gonna get that oxygen deoxidizer going. Come on. Yes. Yeah. And it needs filtration medium, which is sand if I'm correct. And Amber should do that. That's dirt. Someone just like get this guy some sand. Food shortage, yeah, I know. There's definitely food shortage. Let's see. We're about at the end of the first day. I'm gonna make some more mushrooms. I really don't want to make mushrooms. I'm gonna make like 5. If I make 5 mushrooms, then that must be it. That must last us. Research is going okay, I hope. Ooh, not that good, eh? Actually, not going good at all. But I think in general, we're getting a good approach when we have what I consider pretty decent option. This bed is not getting used, so that's fine. That's kind of stacking up here. Once you build this out, then we can get There's so much oxygen that's just not getting used for anything. Like absolutely anything. Just dig that out. Research, power. Jason is sweeping and oh, we only have 5 liquids. Yeah. So oh man, this is actually very difficult. We might have actually really wanted that 6 duplicate. Now that I'm looking at things again. Because poor Jason has to do it. So I don't know why it's generating water. Like why is he picking up water? Why are you picking up water? Please tell me. I hope it's not to make food. Nam is making food. Got a bottle of water. Take a bottle of water. Give me some research. So research these bottle things are interesting. Okay, it's nighttime. That's another cycle done. Okay, so come on, Coben, you can do it. Coben, run, climb. Oh, you missed so much sleep, man. You're tired. Maybe I should build this because it seems like they're having a little bit of a jumpy thing. So let's just go into that. Gas on top. Gas on top. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Before we end the episode, let's just take a quick glance, a quick overview at what we've got going here. Our colony is expanded nicely. I think we're doing a much better job. It's more rounded. We have a centralized location where everything is, and then like you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. So it's very nice. There's food here, restrooms and compost here, sleep here, research heat here. So I like that. It's much more centralized. We're going to obviously need to expand at some point. Dig this way to get that slime. That I think what I'm going to do is literally just send a dig expedition like 2 blocks all the way to here, and that's it. I'm not even going to like do it nice and neat. Like it's going to suck there. There's going to be no oxygen. There's going to be nothing there. So oxygen looking good. Our power grid is fine. Temps are very bad. We don't care about lighting for now. Water piping we don't care about. Gas we don't care about. Decor we don't care about. Yeah. So everything else looking fine. I want to just take a report for yesterday. We made a net profit in oxygen. We made a loss on calories. So we consume about 5,000 calories a day, which is what I thought. We're down to 1,000 kilocalories. It's a super problem. We definitely gonna need more calories. Our stats are fine. We've got fine copper. Our algae. What's our algae? We only got 900 kgs of algae, so we really need to look at algae. I might use the next episode to just straight up focus on algae. There's some algae up here. So it looks like the only solution we have for algae is to either go down here and dig out this algae, which I could do, or it is to get the slime thing going. To get the slime thing going, we need the biodistiller, which is about 40% complete. So I'm going to call this episode here. We're going to go into cycle 10 to 10 next episode. We focused on trying to get the water situation under control. Kind of felt we got stuck here at top. That was funny. We're going to harvest all of this, sweep up all this eventually. We're going to dig out this for our shower and our lavatories to keep a sustainable water system going. I might carry on focusing on the water system until the computers are done, but I might also just want to straight up focus on getting that slime to keep our algae so our oxygen can go, because oxygen is obviously the most important part of the game. Thank you everybody for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to see more in the future. There will be videos going up every day like I've said before. That was episode 4 of season 2 of Oxygen Not Included. I'll see you all in episode 5.